My mom was my favorite person. Still is. Each time I talk about her, I feel my pulse raise. But each time I dream her, she always know what I'm thinking.
So I'm gonna tell it to you like my mama told me when I was growing up, and we ain't know what the fuck mama was talking about, but she say, check your mind, because I'm gonna be with you all the time. The psychic connection to our mothers is tied directly to our heart chakra.
And you're not lying. Because I can always like feel like when my mom is sick, she won't tell me, but I know.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, Mama, I said, how you feeling today? She
Oh,
said,
you know how it is, baby.
Mm-hmm. I'd be like, nah. I said, you'll tell me anything. But I get my ancestors, and then that's what I do. My ancestors come to me in my sleep. And I kept saying, I said, well, damn, my daddy been gone 5 years. His birthday was just Sunday. And he be gone 5 years this coming December the 17th. And I kept saying a while back, I said, well, Dad ain't came to see me in my sleep. And sure enough, within that week, he came to see me. And I hated that I woke up so fast because I was so excited to see him. And he bust out laughing. He said, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm okay. Because I knew then he was telling me he was okay.
Look, I was walking back from my meditation spot, and my old dude, he was dying laughing because people had, everybody that thought they had the upper hand on me, I was 10 steps ahead of them, but they never knew it. So my father came through, he dying laughing. He laughing so hard, he was like, boy, where did you get that from? So I say, Pops, you don't remember what you told me? And he was like, what I tell you? When you and Uncle Hollis was fixing the truck, and Uncle Hollis was able to break that bolt on the truck with the wrench. And I asked you if Uncle Hollis was stronger than you. You said, that's not strength, son. That's knowledge. I said, what you mean? You said knowledge is the real power. What you know makes the difference. And he just bust out laughing. That tickled him so bad. He said, you remember that? What? You remember that? I was like, yeah, Pops, I remember it like it was yesterday. Right? He said, what else you remember? I said, you remember when we was in the garage, you was barbecuing, you and your buddies was standing there drinking, and you said, man, always move straight. You said, man, don't do all that old wishy-washy back and forth. A man,
and that's a fact. Right? It goes to about what I'm talking about with the young men today, that we're raising beta males. Men that they don't have no, it's like soon something's popping up, there they go. I wasn't used to that coming up in my era. I did see that. And now that I see it, when I came to the internet over here, I see it a lot. And I wasn't, you'll see us arguing because we're catty. But man, I didn't see that coming up. And it kind of like,
I didn't either.
Yeah, and I look at them sideways. I'm like, where is that coming from?
Well, the way I look at it, me personally, I'm not finna argue with no man, because if we finna argue, that means that's the prelude to the fight. So I might as well go straight to the fight part.
That's me. I never let it, when I know once it's gonna go into an argument, I'm ready to hit you. So we can bypass the arguments. I'm finna go on and hit you, so we can go on and get popped off.
And when it comes to arguing with a woman, I can't argue with a woman. I'm not a woman.
No man can really argue with a woman.
Listen. I tell it like this.
Not if he got good sense. He already know he lost. Even if he lost.
I can't argue with a woman because I'm not a woman. That'd be
there you go.
That'd be effeminizing me. What I look like standing toe to toe going back and forth with a woman. That's my personal philosophy.
Like you say, a man that goes straight, soon you get ready to start, he gonna be like, and go on about his business. Because he don't want to hit. He already know he ain't gonna win the fight. You're a woman, and that's what we do. So he's just gonna keep it moving. I'm finna go here and sit up on the tree.
It's Monday. I'll be back Friday when you calm down.
Yeah, that part. Oh, that is so true. They just don't know. We got to do better as mothers.
So when my mother, the old saying is a boy always marry his mama, but don't nobody know what that shit means. Right? But it means the female whose love for you match the love that your mama had. That's unconditional love.
Yes.
Then your mama
told me, you find a man that disrespect his mother, he ain't nothing but a pair of britches. Get the fuck away from him.
Yeah.
So when the woman love and the mother love match, they talk to each other through you. You don't even know. They talking to each other in your face, behind your back, without your knowledge.
Yep.
But when you wake up to what's going on, you're gonna see it in retrospect and be like, lo and fucking behold. They've been talking to me, about me, to me, in my face, talking to each other through me, and I didn't even know it.
Yep. And that's so true. We got to really do better as mothers, and as I can speak for myself, you can speak for the men, raising our babies, because the way of the world, you know, they're training their babies. They're training their babies to be warriors. We always training our babies to work, and because it's all about survival of the fittest. Until we know self-preservation, we're gonna forever lose the war.
Yeah, we have lost that.
I don't care if the Nuwabians defend him or not. They should, if they think he's innocent. And if he turns out, we have to use the judicial standard of reasonable doubt. What would be reasonable doubt? If the reasonable doubt can be produced, and the jury would be able to say, we can't convict this man on his evidence, then it exonerates him from that piece of evidence or the judgment. When that happens, that makes other stuff move in the 3D realm. All that stuff has to take place. And so, when we're looking at it from the eyes of the gods, we have to realize a couple of things. We can't let people not know what's taking place with their ascension. We can't conceal that from them. We can't conceal the fact that this is the close of the age. Judgment Day is here. And the leadership, you got to pay this attention, the leadership is the first to be judged, because if the leader is wrong, you can't condemn his congregation. He has to suffer for his own transgression. If the leader is wrong, you can't condemn the entire congregation. They don't know no better. That's why they needed the leader to begin with, because they didn't know. And it looked like this person knew. They probably did. Catholic Church know Jesus ain't no man. That's why they always know when somebody come out and say they Jesus Christ, to kill him. He a lie, kill him. He a lie, kill him. They know Jesus is a woman. They know that. It's not a secret. That's why the Pope always kissing the Black Madonna feet. That's Jesus. That's Isis. The Black Madonna is the female that represents Isis in her absence. Isis is the queen of heaven and earth. It's not a secret. It's all in plain sight. They show you through their rituals and ceremonies, but you don't know what they mean. I'm going to tell you what they mean, because this is it. They out of here. They got to go. And so they don't want you to know that the little boy that Isis is holding is the man in Revelations that's walking around and go read the book can't nobody else read. I read that motherfucker. I cracked that shit. It's what I do. Do the impossible. That's all I do. I do shit that they say is impossible. When they go all over the world, they go find every other motherfucker that they say is a god, and they say do this, and they can't get it done. When they can't get nobody else to correct it, then they come get me. I'm always last resort. Don't come get me till you can't do nothing else, because I'm going to fix it. So I did. I cracked that shit. So, in China, they know Sun Wukong returned. In India, they know Hanuman back. In Mexico, they know that the great Thunderbird has returned. Only people that don't know what's going on is the ignorant, conscious motherfuckers. The ones that's supposed to know shit. Them the ones that don't know what's going on. Yes. Then do you know what Sananda mean? I'm not going to go into that right now, because Malachi told the Nuwabians that I would only tell them what the name Sananda mean when I was standing in front of them. So I'm not going to touch that right now. Anyway, so anybody have like any more questions about ascension, or any more questions about Judgment Day or anything else, just inbox me. Inbox me. That's all you got to do. I ain't running. I ain't ducking. I ain't hiding. They all act like I'm the, they know who I am, but then they act like I ain't here. Okay. Well, when you motherfuckers come to talk to me, I'm going to act like you ain't here while I'm looking at you dead in your goddamn face. See, I ain't going to do y'all like y'all do me. And I'm not talking to the people watching. I'm talking to the people that's act like they're not watching. That's from the background. That's watching it on a three-way feed through a patch in an office in D.C., the Pentagon, in the lodges. That's sitting there saying, I can't believe that. Yeah, I'm talking to them motherfuckers. The ones that don't show up where they say how many people was counted on the live video, them the motherfuckers. They know who they is. I'm talking to them. When they finally decide to come around and talk to me, I'm going to treat them like they treat me. I'm going to decide then if I feel like talking to them. I'm going to decide then if I feel like helping them clean this shit up. I decide when I'm looking them in their face. Since I done already sent all these son of a bitches SOSs and they all act like I ain't doing. The only one of them right now, there's only two people ain't in the hot seat. Trump and Farrakhan. They're the only ones doing what they supposed to do. All the rest of them niggas can kiss my ass, either come right or get the fuck out the way. That's it. You either come right or get out the way. There's too many people been waiting too long to clean this mess up, and now they want to act like it ain't cleanup time. They all standing there holding brooms looking at me. But they won't cross the street so I can hear what they saying. They won't come look me in my eyes. They won't come meet the man. They scared. I told them I wasn't going to tear this motherfucking shit up. If you were given a warning for one to move away from someone and that energy brought you harm to you because of your loyalty in the friendship, usually what is the case if that person does not obey the warning. If you tell somebody that they should, let's say for instance you tell a guy, I mean, you need to leave that chick, and your life go to shit, it's only two things could happen. Only two possible causes of that. One, you was dead fucking wrong. You was dead wrong is the first one. And that's the most likely scenario because the second one, hardly anybody in this era know how to do that shit, and that's sorcery. Even the ones that think they doing Wicca and Kabbalah, they ain't doing that shit right. They got missing keys. And the only reason why I know they got missing keys because I wrote the program thousands of years ago, so I know the keys is missing. Them the only two reasons why your life would be affected by advice given. If you had to knowingly get a wrong advice in order for it to affect you negatively. But remember, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Everybody on your path mean you good. Everybody on your path mean you good. And all these motherfuckers, just because they mean you good, don't mean you going to prosper from it. You got to keep that in mind. A person can mean you good and cause you more damage than a 18-wheeler rolling through your house. Just because they mean you well. I mean well. Well, you probably just don't mean. And so, I think that's about all I was supposed to touch on. I don't know what the time frame is on here so far. But I'm gonna sit in here for a minute. I'm gonna take any questions if y'all have any questions. I know my girl gonna probably come in with one. Where you at? India, you got any more questions? Oh, keys can't be given out in public. They got dark people that if they get the keys will cause so much fucking havoc. So I had to teach you how to read the signs, and you'll pick your own keys up. Everybody's keys ain't the same. But if you teach openly, that's why they teach that in secret, how how to use the keys. They teach it in secret because they got dark forces that if they get certain keys, they will fuck shit up bad. Jasmine, in Facebook jail, can you still inbox me? Yeah, it's only supposed to be, okay, an hour and 7 minutes. Okay, got you. Thanks, Juanita and Shay. Okay, when your intentions and actions are in alignment, that's alchemy. The alchemy is the process that takes place after the alignment. That's the alchemy. That's the movement of the energies. Now that they're in alignment, they're going to take on a life of their own, and they're going to move you to a whole nother level of thinking, of feeling, and being. Your bullshit tolerance will drop. Trust me. You will go from a 2 to a -2 in tolerance for bullshit when you align those two. Why it seem like all body functions getting upgrades naturally? Why is it more? That's because they are. They are. And I'm gonna give y'all a good pointer. Get milk thistle and dandelion and clean your liver for 30 days minimum. Wait 30 days and do it again. By that time, you're gonna be you're gonna be so powerful it's gonna amaze you. You need flush your colon once a week during that 90-day period you're cleaning your liver. You start with the colon flush. You probably get a faster result, but you don't have to. That liver got to be clean though, because it is the directly tied to your emotional chakra center, which is your navel chakra. That's why you always feel in the emotional state, you always feel like something hit you in the pit of your stomach. They didn't lose the word. They wasn't never given the word, Sean. Kyle asks the most important thing a young black man need to focus on. Depending on his age. That's age specific. I'm just going to say from 15 to 25, his focus should be on studies and work. Studies and work should be his biggest focus, because all the rest of it will come if he do that. All the rest of it will come. Oh, I ain't hiding them, Roscoe. I just know who to give them to. And they free. I ain't charging nobody a dime. But you got to do your own work. Just because the key free don't mean that I'm going to put it in the door and unlock it for you. You got to do your own work. What do you need to clean the liver? The liver cleanses milk thistle and dandelion in combination. But milk thistle will do a badass job on its own, but the dandelion is for added support and to also soothe and stabilize the cleansing organ. Moringa is a superfood. Moringa is excellent to rehydrate and get a body nutrition. But if you're going to take moringa, it's something else you need with it. Maca, moringa, maca, and then you need yohimbe. Yohimbe is going to get all of the mucus buildup out. Moringa, maca, and yohimbe. That's a great cleansing, nutritional combination for overall health. The superfoods, moringa and maca, have ingredients that are mirror each other. They fit together like two cones to clean the body. It's like two cones, and they all both on opposite sides with the teeth interlocking. The maca and moringa, they give you all this nutritional value, phytonutrients, micronutrients they don't talk about. But that's all in there. It's a superfood. Both of them are. And when you use them with the yohimbe pushes all of that mucus buildup out, which stops a lot of the muscle soreness, inflammation, and the holding of the fat in the cells and all of that. So, and you gotta be careful with the yohimbe, because that stuff make your body move, and you can feel that energy moving through you. It's a good simulator for Kundalini rising energy too. When you feel the yohimbe go through you, that's how that Kundalini feel when it's rising. I'm gonna stay till I don't have no more questions to answer, India. Ingredients for what, Don? Okay, yep, dandelion, Juanita. I buy mine from the vitamin shop. My preferred brand is Solar Ray for the milk thistle, but for the maca and moringa, I like the store brand. They got 2 store brands, but the one I'm talking about is in the dark brown bottle. And so the vitamin shop is where I go get mine from.